he's like a boss. He was a boss. Like, he was my boss. He was excuse me, a baby who was a boss, basically. And if you know me, which some of you do, you know that I needed a boss. It was a very good thing, and I did not try to influence that dynamic at all, because I was very comfortable where I was. But to give some context on like our history, because more than anyone I know Kevin, like, we were children, we were babies. I remember picking blackberries in this very estate. It didn't look anything like this. It was completely overgrown, but it was still beautiful. And that's a memory. That's a core memory that I've established with Kevin, and that's just literally the first thing that pops into my head. But everything in my life I've done with Kevin, and it's so special to me. But I'll just give one. We had this game we would play called Army Guys, in which we were Army guys, and we would fight like aliens or other nations, or I think dinosaurs even sometimes. And, Kevin was always whatever rank he could think to give himself, which was the highest, like sergeant or general, and then I was just soldier. But Kevin was baby sergeant. If there was a movie, for instance, I would be in the credits as like soldier number 2, and Kevin would be like baby sergeant. That's Kevin. He was just always leading me and guiding me, and we destroyed the aliens every single time. And one day I was like, I would love to try to lead this. And I could see the look in his face, like, all right, yeah, let's try this. You be baby sergeant for once. And I just immediately I regretted that, because we lost. That was the first time we lost to the other army. That's who you were, and that's who you've always been, and I'm not kidding. This was the dynamic. Since he had like army strategies, and we were 6 or 4, and he was always guiding me in like everything we did. I always looked up to him as an inspiration, and just always kind of felt like, even though I was older, that he was guiding me. And everything you do, you're an inspiration. Everything you do has inspired me and has led me to be who I am today. And I love you so much. And I will mention Brooke real quick. Because if I care enough about Kevin to really enjoy this night, then I should care about who he's marrying. And I can tell you, like, up front, that I'm really excited about this, because I think he nailed it. But Brooke and I actually have a little bit of a history, not much, but maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, something like that, she and a couple of the other girls up here, the bridesmaids, they weren't bridesmaids at the time, but they came, and they were in Chicago, and I happened to be visiting, and I was excited to like hang out with these people, and they showed up, and within 5 minutes, Brooke was pulling a splinter out of my toe. No more than 5 minutes. I had never met Brooke prior to this. I'd seen her around, but and so if you ever meet someone who's willing to pull a splinter out of your foot without you asking, like, just to do that up front, that's a really special person. Before I even really knew what was happening, like, Brooke was on tweezer duty. I didn't even know we had tweezers in the house, and Brooke had already found them and was already extracting this tube from my foot, and it's a really great way to get to know someone quickly, and I recommend it to everyone. But honestly, Brooke, every conversation I've had with you has been amazing, and I think you're a wonderful person, and you have a wonderful daughter, and I can't wish you two a better life. You're gonna do great. That's it. So, raise a glass.